So just have your feet shoulder width apart, sink your hips, lengthen through the spine, relax the shoulders, gently breathe in and gently breathe out. So just find that ground, gently draw in the toes, sink the hips, breathing, relax around the wrists, the elbows and the shoulders. Relax and lengthen along the muscles of the spine so that your hips and sitting bones are hanging down, your head floats up and your shoulders sink as well. Muscles are sinking and then this upward feeling in the bones. Breathe in and out. Gently draw the toes in so that you activate the arches of the foot. And then you want to practice your soft focused gaze. So you're looking forwards, you're listening behind and above. And you're sinking your hips. Notice the breath as it goes in, notice the breath as it comes out. And then turn the waist. Notice your breathing. And very gently, just raise your arms up to shoulder height and open the chest. Breathe and relax. Fabulous. Nice and open. Okay, shake out. Have a little shake out. So yeah, we've got a slightly shorter class today than usual, but next week we'll all be back to normal. Sink the hips, lengthen, and we'll just tune in to our natural bounce. So you want to let go in the lower back. And just, you've got this nice springy feeling in the body. And we'll do this one. So we'll just do our loosening exercises first. And we're having a look at feet today, really. So relax around your elbows, and again you've got this long feeling in the spine. Nice and long, that's it. And the arms just flop. They're very, very relaxed, passive. We breathe in. And then palms up. So you're turning, I'll show you that from the side. You're turning around the elbow joint. Very good. And we're all breathing. Fab. And change. So loosening exercise number 1, the first loosening exercise I learnt from Master Chen. You just feel that you've got your springs in the feet. You're nice and relaxed. Very loose. Breathe in. Softening. Got lots of room and space in your body. Okay. Check your posture. So just make sure you're nicely lined up first. Got lots of room. And we'll just do. So there's this little springy thing going on in the legs. When I used to do this one with Master Chung. Relax the palms, relax the wrists and the elbows. And change. So you just feel the arm swing back and swing forward. So as the arm goes back, there's a stretch along this bit, and then you just release the stretch. So relax your jaw as well. Yeah. Okay, check your posture. And then wobbling. So try some faster ones and then slow and big. So small and fast, slow and big. Small and fast, slow and big. Yeah. Breathing in and out. Oh, fabulous. Okay, shake out. Shake the legs, shake the arms. Okay, slightly wider stance. Dragon serves teacups. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll do 16, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Shake out. Yeah, try this one. So you fist up, down, and you'll just 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you can make a fist open. So you up and then you rotate and down. So loosely based on what I did with Eva the other week. Right, try that the other side. So you go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then you can actually do it to the opposite leg as well. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then you can also go opposite leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you can also go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, well, just relax. Okay, let's practice our shifting the weight side to side. And then so that's the sideways one. And you can also go, actually I'll do this along the side view. So what I'm doing is I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the faster version. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, have a little shake out. So we'll have a look at different speeds today as well, and we're going to do some of the basic walking exercises from each one, but specifically the ones that they use more in the health dance. So these are just very, very simple, gentle movements, and then we'll just walk back and forth with those. But just to build it up for now, let's look at the slower walking of the two-part walking pattern. We'll just move this out of the shot. So it is good, even though these are relatively non-vigorous, shall we say.
And just to say, I can't quite see your feet because all the little chat buttons at the bottom, they're hiding your feet from my view.
Just move the thing down. How's that? Can you see it now? Brilliant. Fab. I'll just I can hear a funny noise coming from my okay. How strange. I'll just make sure everybody has muted. Have we all muted? Oh, we are. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so hopefully you can now see my... Oh, yes, you can. Brilliant. I won't be doing anything above head height, at least not until I've moved the laptop higher up. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a look at the two-part walking pattern, but nice and slow, just to get ourselves... The good thing about the slow movements is the slower you move, the more you can really focus on your correct alignment. It's actually harder, I find. It's a little more tricky to monitor your vertical alignment if you're going quick. So it's usually best to build things up slow, and then once you've got it, then gradually speed it up comfortably. So it's so what I'll do is I'll start here, and you go cat stance, heel and toe, and also notice that my foot doesn't step too far forwards. It's just like a very small step. I'll go a little bit further away from the side there. Transfer the weight and cat stance, and then you sink, heel toe, transfer the weight, cat stance. So we'll just do the two-part walking pattern, and we're nice and tall. So we're thinking about tram lines on the floor. We'll do the forwards one. We're just doing the stepping forwards, and we just very gently turn around. Now before you start stepping forwards, just rest and feel comfortable in your Wu Chi stance. Check that you're nicely lined up. So you imagine you're like in the deportment school with the books on your head. And then heel and toe, transfer, cat stance. So while you're doing this, pay attention to the contact with the feet. And also you're gently drawing the toes in so that you're activating the arches of the foot. Okay, we'll do one more line this way, and then we'll have a look at going backwards. So backwards, you go toe, heel, transfer the weight, bring the foot in. Toe, heel, transfer the weight. So it works your balance. And then very gently turn round. Relax first. Feel the ground under both feet. Then you transfer the weight and start your walking. So I'm softly gazing forwards, I'm listening behind and listening above. Okay, one more line that way, and then we'll look at some basic great shake out. Okay, so take a slightly wider Wu Chi stance than usual. That's like a very small horse stance, and just practice your turn. In fact, we'll do this for now. We'll do the like that. So you can feel your arms are very, very floppy and loose. And you're sinking your shoulders, you're sinking the hips, you're feeling your body. Notice the breath. Keep breathing, very good. Feel the ground under your feet. Feel that your feet are springy. Okay, shake out. Bring the hands across. Bring the hands across. Show you that from the front first. And then from the diagonal view, you're doing this. So I'm keeping this shoulder open and I'm just bringing it across. And it's about shoulder height or thereabouts, maybe just under the chin height. And I'm transferring my weight. And then you can just go like that. And we're breathing. Fab. Okay, and then what you can do is you can do it as a little walking exercise. Stop, turn round, get your posture first, and just allow yourself to settle. And then from a settled and calm place, then you start again. So you just want to give yourself a little bit of time. You want to give yourself some room. So I just pause for a moment, check that I'm correct, then I turn round. And that's what we'll just keep doing that for a bit. Okay, we'll do one more just going forwards, and then what we'll do when we get to the end here, we'll walk backwards, go forwards, walk backwards, go forwards, and just see the difference in what that feels like. So we start from this quiet, calm place. And then we go back. And then we go forwards. And then we go back. And then forwards. So tall through the body. Okay, and then relax. Right, the next one, just let the arm come up. Actually, I'll show you that from the side. So it just comes up like that and down. So we just do one arm at the moment. Again, check your posture. So we're more in the normal Wu Chi for now. So as you come up, it's like the hand is just slightly closing a bit. As you go down, imagine the hand is, I'll show you a bit closer, the hand's like stretching out and then releasing. Stretching out and then releasing. And nice and relaxed. Stretch out and release. Stretching out and release. Stretch out. So as you stretch out, notice what you're feeling in the rest of your arm. One more. Shake out. Shake both hands. Check your posture. Feel comfortable. And then when you're ready, that's when you move. So it's not like a a hard stretch, it's a soft stretch. So you're softly and gently stretching out and then release. Softly and gently stretch out and then release. Okay, shake out. Take a slightly wider stance, and then this time what we're going to do, we're just going to transfer the weight. So you just gently transfer from one side to the other. And then this time, raise the hand up. So that exercise we were doing, one, and then like that. So you're stretching and releasing at the same time. Stretch and release at the same time. Stretch and release at the same time. And breathing, relaxing. Shake out a sec. Okay, now just go back to this one. So I'll show you from the diagonal view. So what I'm doing is I'm looking to one corner and then I'm looking to the other corner. So I'm just breathing and relaxing. It's all lovely. So you can feel that you've got lots of space in your shoulder joint as well, and also lots of room up and down your spine. There we go. Now do it slower. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to do I snuck that in, didn't I? So you release and stretch, release. So at the bottom, yeah, just relax a sec. Well, you don't need to see my head. At the bottom, there's a stretch in the hand, and then when you're doing this bit, as it goes up, that's where you let go in the palm of the hand. So it's nice and released, and then it stretches, nice and released, and stretches. And then if I do the other side. Here we go. So it's almost like your hands breathing. And then I'll go for a walk now. 2, 3, 4. And then we get to the wall. And then when we get to the wall, we relax. Stand for a moment. Just get yourself nice and comfortable. And then off we go again for our walk. So we're cultivating this air of unhurried determination. So there's still an intent to go forward, but you're doing it in a very unhurried and deliberate way. So yeah, there we go. So you want to think peaceful and relaxed thoughts when you're doing this. And notice the feet. And then try the backwards one. Now we got that sussed, so we can do backwards as well. And you want to feel just as comfortable going backwards as you do going forwards. After this, we'll do one more round each way and then try one of the other exercises. But it's just quite nice to explore things. Nice and relaxed. Shake out. Well, trip hazards. Remove all trip hazards from the... Yeah. Okay, right. Next. The double Chen exercise. It's very, very nice for when we're doing this kind of a thing. And we'll yeah, just to get nice and solid, we'll finish off with white Apophy's fruit, because I don't think we've done that for a while, and it'd be nice to do. But in the meantime, so demonstration, observe. So we're doing this version where you're going to the same way. Come a bit closer. So you don't need to see the top of my head. So the hands like this. So palm out, palm up, and I'm relaxing my shoulders. I sink down slightly. I come up slightly. And so think of the elbow as coming out, which opens your arm. It opens your shoulder joint. So you're using the elbow to open the shoulder joint. Using the elbow to open the shoulder joint. And then there's this, see it from the side view, there's this rising feel, and the elbow's coming in and the shoulder joint is closing and rising. So if we just do closes and rises. Okay, so like that. In fact, as well as rising, you can think of it slightly travelling forwards, if that, to kind of open the shoulder out forwards. If that's too much information, just ignore what I said and relax. There we go. Oh, lovely. And then we'll do the warm up version. 2, 4. That's lovely. It's got a nice little yeah, it's got a very nice little swing to it, this exercise. I really like it, actually. I've done this one quite a lot with Eva, and it just feels very nice. But what you want to do is you want to connect your body. So you're connecting the body all the way down, nice and relaxed, and you're connecting and just feeling connected, but like you've got loads of space. You've got all this lovely space in your body. You can hear behind you. You're looking forwards. You're feeling calm and comfortable. So it's almost like we're kind of nurturing ourselves by doing these movements. I think so. Right, so now what we'll do is we'll do the forwards one for a bit, and then we'll go forwards and backwards like what we was doing before. And then we'll change the mood a bit and do white apophis fruit, just so we know what we're doing. So we start here, nice and tall, and actually start in your Wu Chi. Get your Wu Chi first. Feel really solid and comfortable and strong and resilient, but like you've got lots of space and slightly soft. So the muscles are soft. There's this upward feeling in your bones. Upward feeling in the bones. Okay, here we go. And we're stepping Chan Si. So this is really nice to do on a beautiful sunny morning. And you know, even if it's frosty outside, and I don't know if you've noticed a beautiful bird song at the moment, especially at like 7 in the morning when you've got the frost on the ground and the robins singing away, and you can see the air coming out of the robin's mouth. And we're just practice getting comfortable and moving from a very comfortable, calm, quiet place. And we'll just do this. So notice what you feel. We'll get to this end and then we'll do our we'll do backwards when we get to this end, because we've not gone backwards in this direction, I don't think. And then similar but different. So each eventually the move sort of gets its own rhythm and its own flow. Okay, and then the final move is before we this one. So lifting water, and then it's sister move, rolling the ball in water. I'll show you that from the diagonal. So the ball is in the water and it pushes up the palms of your hands. So the hands, you're not having to, they're just floating up with the push. And then you push down the ball. So this is where the resistance happens. And then it just goes, whoop, and then you push it down. And there's a circular move. So you want to feel the movement kind of rippling through the spine a bit, and we're just breathing. So we're experiencing the movement by getting it as correct as possible. Okay, so we'll try. This one's got a slightly different mood to it compared with what we were doing before. And then we're combining them. And then we'll try it this way round. And then so you can just sort of make it up, really. Right, grand finale time. I'll just move this up a little bit, so hopefully you can see my feet and my head at the same time. Due to popular request, White 8 offers fruit. So I will demonstrate it first. Demonstration. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, right. Everybody together now. So again, we're starting from a very comfortable place. Cat stance. Hold the ball. Tall, solid, but soft. Breathing. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then have a little shake out, and then we'll get comfortable, and then we'll do another line there. So while you're doing this, imagine you're like the physical equivalent of the finest poetry ever written. So very nice, with the rolling hills and daffodils and like not the kind of miserable, like nice poetry that makes you smile. Yeah. Okay. Off we go again. 1, 2, 3. So feel that stretch. 4, release the stretch. This hand comes down, the hands come together. 5, just fanning out slightly. 6, 7. So again, similar theme actually. Similar theme. There's like the ebbs and the flows. 2, 3, 5, 7. It kind of almost breathes by itself, this move. you go. And we just, marvellous. Okay, that was so wonderful. We're going to do it that way, and then we'll leave it. So just one more sequence to the side. Okay, here we go. Unhurried, relaxed. We're just okay. Room for one more. So, moving. That was very interesting. It's quite nice. I think what we'll do next week is we'll do this one again, because it is quite nice to just get people to move around, and it's quite interesting, just to, because it's focusing on that stillness within movement that is talked about in the Tai Chi classics. So the stillness within movement, or moving from a still place. It's kind of different ways of looking at the same thing, really. So yeah, we'll just lengthen and sink and breathe. And breathe in and out. Sink the hips. Really loosen the arms. Just let them go. And just do a little bounce. And then just very gradually bring it, and you work up and down the body. I hope I haven't damaged my microphone. And then you go down the legs, and then work your way up the body. And you're just sort of feeling nice and relaxed and soft, but present. Okay, rub the hands together and very gently just tap. So very gentle tap with the open hands around the face. Imagine you're smoothing out your face. So, you're making it all smooth. And then fairy footsteps on the ears, around the face, like raindrops. And then gently, you can stroke your. So any kind of tension, think of that coming off. Just stroke the back of the neck, and then little taps on the back of the neck. And then tap a shoulder, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, down the inside of the arm and up the outside of the arm. Oof. And we're breathing, very good. And then once we finish tapping, then just rub down, brush down the arm, brushing. So this is stuff I've picked up both from Mike to Brett and Alison Warlow, who were teachers at the folk festival with us when it runs. Shake the arm out. Right, we'll do the other arm so it's not left out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down the inside, up the outside. So. And then brush down, that's it. Cleansing. Shake out. Tap on the chest. Breathing in and out. Little brush down the chest, down the tummy. Either side of the spine in parallel lines radiating outwards. And then brush in the back, round the hips, down the outside of the leg, watch out for your knee, and up the insides of the legs very gently if you've got a knee thing. Oh, this one should be okay. Brush of the legs. So anything you don't want, you just sort of brush off. Give it a brush off. And then the other side. Whoops. Watch out for microphone wires. And then just brush your face again. Brush your arms. And then we better do Embrace Tiger, Return to the Mountain, just to finish off. So again, create some space in your body. So you feel nice and tall. You should feel quite a bit energized, a little bit more energized, relaxed, and just, okay, embrace the tiger. Return to the mountain. So the arms just float. One more. Check your posture. So feel the head float up, feel the sitting bones and the hips and the shoulders sink. Muscles nice and soft. Upward feeling in the bones. Just take a few slow, deep breaths. Tuning into that calm, still place. Make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top. Bring your feet together and